activated.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella.
A subsidiary of Trump Industries.
It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
Well, I wish I could say those guys are going to live to regret that, but if memory serves, all the scientists got killed in Resident Evil 2, didn't they? Good evening, folks. Welcome to the Game Deserve. My name is Juggernaut. I'm Wart in these parts, and yeah, once again, another pre-recorded video. It's just been very busy lately. I'm sorry, guys. But as to what we're playing tonight, we are headed back into the world of Resident Evil with the RE3 remake. This game was released in, I want to say, 2021. And it is the follow-up to the Resident Evil 2 remake. As I said last year, the Resident Evil 2 remake was just absolutely enormous when it came out. Outside of the fact that people have been asking Capcom to do something like it for a long time, like ever since the remake of the original game came out, it just did what it did so well, and it essentially perfected the modern survival horror game. And because of that, people immediately started demanding more, and when people say they want more, they were referring to Resident Evil 3. I was not one of those people, though, because, I just didn't think there was a point to doing a Resident Evil 3 remake, at least as a full standalone game, like as DLC for the RE2 remake, like, that would have been just fine, but, people asked for it, and Konami gave it to them, so, they made the Resident Evil 3 remake, and I don't remember this one getting a whole lot of attention when it came out. It had a very muted response when it came out, and I think the reason for that was, people who were asking for it probably had never played, the original Resident Evil 3, and didn't realize that the game was, in essence, a spin-off of the Resident Evil series that ended up with the number 3 in its title by pure happenstance. If I was the guy making the decisions at Capcom, I would have done a remake of Code Veronica, but, Resident Evil 2 remake made sense to go for number 3, I guess. And then they go for number 4, which is a remake that just did need to happen, but that's the story for another time. As for the Silent Hill 3 remake, I remember playing it when it was new, and I definitely didn't love it the same way I did the Resident Evil 2 remake. Like, I was actually very hyped for this one, but it just didn't do it for me like the remake of 2 did. And this is actually the first time I'm playing it since, playing it for the first time back in the day. So maybe my opinion will soften to it, but, let's just go ahead and get this started. Some funky looking water, isn't it? It's okay, Jill. We've all had that nightmare. Though it's probably worse for you, considering, that nightmare was reality for you. I actually do like this, the idea that Jill is, paranoid that she's contracted the virus, because Yeah, it's amazing anyone got out of that mansion without getting infected.
Fucking hell. Gets worse every night.
Oh, look at the little
3
doggy.
more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye.
Huh. I'm not sure you have 3 days left.
Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
Knock, knock. Man, those door-to-door salesmen are getting bold. Yeah, because I'll stop him. He just broke through a freaking wall.
What the hell? No way.
Looks like hell is breaking loose again. Bad day for Jill. I definitely do prefer this intro versus the one from the original game, which just started with Jill getting blown out of her apartment. It's actually a little bit of build-up and tension here. And she's actually in pain. Man, we've come a long way with games. Nemesis sure is taking his sweet time here, isn't he? Okay, that's a really cool shot. You know, I really wouldn't say that you're safe, Jill, because I know he can go through any other wall here. I knew it was too easy.
Sorry.
Come on.
Start, damn it! It's my turn, bitch!
Gongala! Oh, that didn't work too well. Man, Jill is just having the worst day right now. This is what I most people were excited about with this game. Just the prospect of seeing what they do with Nemesis. Especially after how cool Mr. X was.
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you
My
doing?
name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on, let's get you someplace safe.
You know, if you got any more missile launchers, it might be a good idea to blast them a few more times.
I think we're in the clear.
I rest my case. How'd you like that, you undead flesh addicts? Ha! I knew it. You thought you could pull a fast one on old Jigger, didn't you? I see you were enjoying a meal there. Thought I'd fry that for you. Damn, I want Dunkin's. Hello. I was just going for some donuts. That never gets old. Can you imagine the smell of that, though? Ugh. Ooh, crunchy. Oh, there's another one. That. Funny how they still know what direction you are even when you've blown their eyes out. It's a good thing I've seen Zombieland so many times.
Oh, it smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, get used to it, Jill. It's gonna become a regular thing for you. Jill definitely needs that. She is the master of unlocking things, after all. Oh, goody, more ammo. Guess I need to go back. Actually, it's top of the hour, so it's time to call it quits for tonight. So, the Resident Evil 3 remake. So, I think my opinion on it is very much the same as the original game. If you really enjoyed the Resident Evil 2 remake, you'll enjoy Resident Evil 3 because it really is just more of the same. More so in this case, considering that the RE2 remake took a lot of ideas from Resident Evil 3 Nemesis in the first place with, you know, how they did Mr. X and everything. And I feel like that's kind of the problem with the remake of Resident Evil 3. The one thing that Nemesis did that was special compared to the other classic Resident Evil games, it just doesn't have anymore. And also doesn't help that it's just, in general, a little sloppier than, the Resident Evil 2 remake. Definitely feels like it was something of a rush job. It probably was a rush job. But despite that fact, just like the original game, it is still a lot of fun to play. It's just, it just doesn't have the same lasting legacy that the RE2 remake is going to have.